Okay, this is Jesse, and this is my flipped lesson on shooting film. The overarching essential question for this unit is, how does a camera work? And the overarching technical essential question for the class is, what do you need to know in order to create interesting, compelling images? What do you need to know about a camera? What do you need to know about a darkroom? What do you need to know about any technical aspect in order to get the desired results that you want, which is to create interesting photographs? So the first thing we're going to do is load our film. You need to do this right or none of your photos will come out. Check your ABCs. There are really three main things that we need to check. Check the teeth, the film back, and the rewind knob, and review video XYZ. So I wasn't sure how to incorporate this, but I'm just going to pause the screencast and go over to YouTube. And forgive the audio quality, I'm going to basically play the YouTube video right now and incorporate it into the screencast. And the video audio quality is just not going to be very good, but here we go.
Okay, this is how you load film. First, open up the back of the camera by pulling up on the rewind knob. Take your film with the knob end of the cartridge facing down and put it into the spot on the left side of the camera. Take the rewind knob, push it down. Take your film, drag it across, and tuck it into one of the slots on the right side of the camera. Careful not to touch the shutter in the middle of the camera. Once you've tucked it into the slot, advance the film. If the thumb advance lever doesn't move, press the shutter release button to take a picture, and you'll see here that you want to make sure that these teeth are catching on those sprocket holes. Advance the film again, and you want to keep advancing the film until you see the back of the film completely, not just the leader, but the whole back of the film. Go ahead and close your camera until it clicks. Take two pictures, and make sure that the rewind knob is moving when you advance the film. If the rewind knob doesn't advance, it means that the film isn't loaded correctly.
Okay, and that was the video on how to load film. Next thing you want to do before you take a picture is check your camera settings, the ISO, shutter speed, aperture, light meter, focus, and composition. And one way to remember that is to remember the word fiscal. Here's the top of the camera, and several of the settings are found right here on the top right-hand side of the camera. The ISO or ASA, the shutter speed indicator, and then the other settings are found on the lens. The focus ring is on the outer barrel of the lens, the aperture ring with all of the f-stops on the inner barrel of the lens, and you just line up that little orange indicator line. Sometimes there's a diamond or some other thing right in the center of the lens that tells you what your focus is and what your aperture setting is. Back to the top of the camera, when you're ready to take a picture, you can check to see how many pictures you've taken using the frame count window. Press the button to actually take the picture, the shutter release button, and then there's the film advance lever that you move with your thumb. And those are some of the settings that you want to check before you take a picture with an SLR camera.